everyone, welcome to study panel. This is Devendra Sejala from Kendriya Vidyalaya Rajkot. In today's video, we shall start the last unit of 5th English, Unit 10, and the name of the poem is Malu Bhalu. Now, let us recite the poem and try to understand. Read and enjoy. See, in this picture, you can see that the picture of bears are given. Now, let us read it out the poem. High up in an icy layer lived a little polar bear. Snow white, snow bright was her man. Malu Bhalu was her name. Now see, uh, our Earth is having two poles. So in polar region, there we found white bear. Now see, they are very high altitude and high up in an icy layer. Now, what is layer? This is a hidden place or a home for these white bears. They usually found in North Pole. Now, where you will see the snow white and snow bright, everywhere you will find the snow. Now, here also one new word we can see was her man. Man means the hair which grows around the neck of any animal is called man. Now, what was the name of this? What was the name of this baby bear? Was Malu Bhalu was her name. This is man means long hair which grows around the neck. We can also see that the long hairs around the neck of a lion, that is also known as man of lion. Come to the next. Very soon, Malu Bhalu learned the things her parents knew. Fish to catch, big and small. Malu was a clever girl. Now, from this stanza, we can say that the Malu was a clever girl and she was trying to learn many new things from her parents. Now, what all things she was learning from her parents was fish to catch, whether it is big or small. Come to the next stanza. Malu said to her mother one day, Ma, I'm going far out to play. I want to see the things that lie. Now see, every child is having a curiosity about knowing and learning new things. So the same thing was happened to Malu. She said to her mother that she wanted to go far out for playing. She wanted to see the things are lying there. यहाँ पर जो अलग अलग चीजें उसको जो है ये समंदर के पार है, वहां पर जहाँ ब्लू स्काई और ये होराइजन है वहां पर क्या है वो देखने की उसकी इच्छा थी. There beyond the big blue sky, a little patient child said, Mom, in the summer, when next it comes, summer, patience, what a test. Malu simply could not rest. नाउ मालू को ये भी इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए थी कि यहाँ जो ये ब्लू स्काई और जो सी यहाँ जो मिल रहा है इट इज नोन एज अ होराइजन. नाउ इसको जो है यहाँ जाके देखना है कि वहां पर क्या है. बट व्हाट हर मदर सेड टू मालू दैट यू विल गो देयर इन समर, you should have a patience. You should have a patience, and next summer I will allow you to go there. But Malu was a boy. He couldn't understand the summer patience. So वो अपने आप को रोक सकती थी नहीं. Come to the next. First things first. Malu's mom clasped Malu tight within her arm. See here, we can see this is a new word, clasped. What does it mean? It means that tightly, something tightly with one's hand. See, her mother is hugging this little bear. So this is known as clasp. Now, then she said, her voice was firm. Now, my dear, you will have to swim. Now, this little Malu was unable to swim, so her mother is helping her to swim. But Ma, said Malu, what do I know? How will I? I have never swum before. See, जब आप लोग भी फर्स्ट टाइम स्कूल आए होंगे, then the same thing would have come to your mind. that how would I complete, how would I learn, what people will be there in the school. So the same thing is happening to Malu, that how will I have never swum before. मैंने इससे पहले कभी तैरना तैरा तो नहीं है, तो ये कैसा होगा मेरे लिए. Don't worry, dear, said Malu's mother. Do as I do. That's all she advised her. Now, Malu's mother simply told Malu that you have to just follow me. Whatever the activity I do, you have to repeat it. Now, come, now come to the last page of the poem. She had no choice, no other way. Malu had to swim that day. Tired, she gripped her mother's hand and into the water splashed to land. Now see what happens. She slowly tried to swim by holding her mother's hand. Now, brave mother's brave young daughter. Doubt and fear she left behind her. मतलब डर को उसने पीछे छोड़ दिया है और तैरना धीरे धीरे सीख रही है. Malu swam with all her might. It didn't matter wrong or right. मतलब उसने अपनी पूरी हिम्मत लगा के जो है स्विमिंग स्टार्ट किया है. Whether it is right or wrong, but she was doing it with true spirit. But swimming came so naturally. Her mother knew this and all could see. Fearless was Malu. This she knew, not just brave but special too. See, most probably, if you observe that the young ones of animals, they are born swimmers. मतलब उनको जो है तैरना आता ही है. उनको अगर पानी में डालोगे तो वो अपने आप ही तैरना सीख जाते हैं. तो यहाँ पर भी जो मालू है वो बिल्कुल फियरलेस है और वो स्विमिंग सीख जाती है. वो खाली वो मतलब जो है जस्ट ब्रेव नहीं है, स्पेशल भी है. Now this poem is translated from Hindi by Sandhya Rao. Excerpt from Malu Bhalu by Kamla Bhasin. Means Malu Bhalu was written by Kamla Bhasin and it was translated in Hindi by Sandhya Rao. Now let us move on to the new words. New words. Liar, wild animals lying place. Means the home of wild animal is known as liar. Man, long hair on the neck of some animals. We have already discussed this. We have also seen that the man of a lion, means the long hairs growing around the neck of lion, is known as man. Clasp, here, encircle or hold closely or tightly. Might means with great strength. Come to the question answers of the chapter. Where did the polar bear live with her family? See, we have to answer this question from the poem. The polar bear lived in an icy layer with her family. They were living in an icy layer with her family. What did the Malu learn to do from her parents? Catching fish. Malu learned fishing and swimming from her parents. Where did Malu want to travel? Malu wanted to travel beyond the vast blue sky. What was it that Malu's parents wanted her to learn? They wanted Malu to learn the art of swimming. Obviously, swimming बहुत जरूरी है, वरना वो लोग जो है वहां भूखे ही रह जाएंगे. Next one, was Malu scared to swim? Did she learn it easily? Of course, she was scared to swim. Yes, Malu was scared to learn swimming, but at last she learned it easily. Read the last two stanzas of the poem. Whom does she stands for in both? Now see, in the first stanza, second last stanza, she stands for Malu Bhalu, and in second stanza, it stands for her mother. See the picture shown below and talk about it. See, now this you have to discuss in your classroom and we will discuss in our online class. Now, this is a very useful activity, use of chart. Here, true or false, we have to mark these statements or sentences whether they are true or false. Let's start it from the first one. Malu's hair was white. If you know, you can answer in the chat box also. Of course, there were polar bears, so it was white, so this is true. Malu knew how to swim. This is false because she didn't know. So this is false. Malu was playing with the penguins. In the poem, nowhere it is written or discussed about penguins. So this is false. Malu was good at catching fish. This is true. Malu was a brave bhalu, or she was brave. So this is true. Malu didn't love her mother. This is false. Every child love uh, his or her mother. This is false. Malu's mother was firm. Of course, she was firm that she should learn swimming. Now, character sketch. Now, here some words are given to us. On the basis of these clue words, we will form the sentences and we'll write the character sketch of Malu. Malu Bhalu was brave. So we have crossed this one. So we will not repeat the same word. Second, she was strong and hardworking. Of course, she was very strong and she was also hardworking. She was trying to learn the new things taught by her mother. She was very smart. She was eager to learn more. She was affectionate. She was bold, fearless, and adventurous. In the last stanza of the poem, we have seen she was very bold, fearless, क्योंकि वो तैरना भी सीख रही थी, and very adventurous. Adventurous means उसको जो है blue sky के उस पार क्या है वो भी देखने जाना था. So she was very adventurous. Come to the next one. Now write a detailed character sketch of Malu Bhalu. See, जो हमने previous slide में देखा उसके ऊपर से हमें पूरा उसका detailed character sketch लिखना है. So it is written like this. Let me read it out for you. Malu Bhalu was a female polar bear. She was young and playful. She was covered with white hair. She was very clever and soon learned how to fish. She was eager to learn the art of swimming. She was so smart that she learned this art too quickly. She was bold and fearless. She was adventurous too. Now see, these all are the characteristics of Malu. Malu is given कि उसकी specialities क्या थी. सबसे पहले तो वो polar female bear थे. Second one, young, बहुत छोटा था और playful था, खेलने में उसको मजा आता था. Then she was covered with white hair, which is known as man. She was very clever and soon learned how to fish. मतलब फिशिंग कैसे करना है वो भी उसने तुरंत ही लर्न कर लिया. और उसको स्विमिंग की जो आर्ट था, आर्ट ऑफ स्विमिंग उसको सीखने में बहुत ईगर थी. एंड वो बहुत ज्यादा स्मार्ट थी. वो सभी चीजें बहुत स्पीडीली और क्विकली सीखती थी. एंड शी वॉज वेरी फियरलेस क्योंकि पानी में जाने से उसको दूर जाने से डर लगता नहीं था. सो शी वॉज फियरलेस एंड एडवेंचरस टू. Come to the next one. Now see, this is very important paragraph. So let us read it and try to understand what does it say. Let's stop. Read the following passage carefully. One day Meena plucks a mango and brings it home. Her grandmother gives the larger piece to Raju because he is a boy. Meena protests. After all, she brought the mango and she is the elder of the two. She insists she has a greater right over her share. Her father comes to her help and divides the mango equally. Now, see, in our society, the special attention is given to the boys, whereas girls are neglected. But now this concept is also not lasting longer time, because now the people understands that what is right and what is wrong, means equal importance is to be given to both girls and boys. India is having a male dominant society, but then also nowadays the scenarios is getting changed. So here what happens, एक दिन मीना जो है उसने आम कहीं से तोड़ के लाया. अब उसने जो वो आम है अपनी ग्रैंड मदर को दे दिया. देन उसकी ग्रैंड मदर ने क्या किया, उसका जो बड़ा पीस था ना आम को काट के, इट वाज गिवन टू राजू. राजू इज ब्रदर ऑफ मीना. नाउ उसको क्यों दिया, बिकॉज ही इज अ बॉय. नाउ मीना प्रोटेस्ट मीन्स उसने रोका और उसने कहा कि नहीं, इफ आई हैव ब्रॉट द मैंगो देन आई एम ऑल्सो एल्डर ऑफ द टू. दोनों में, हम दोनों में मैं बड़ी हूँ. then मुझे जो है बड़ा हिस्सा मिलना चाहिए और ये मेरा राइट है। लेकिन उसकी दादी ने जो है, ग्रैंड मदर ने माना नहीं। लेकिन लास्ट में हर फादर कम्स टू हेल्प हर, उसके पिताजी आए एंड ही डिवाइडेड द मैंगो in two equal parts and given to Meena and her brother. Now, let us answer the questions from these paragraph. Who brought the mango home? Obviously, Meena. Meena brought the mango home. Why did Meena's grandmother give a large piece to Raju? Because Raju is a boy. That is why her mother. Because Raju is a boy, that is why her grandmother given a larger piece to gave a larger piece to Raju. Who do you think should have got the larger piece? आपके हिसाब से किसको बड़ा मिलना चाहिए जो पीस है? Obviously, Meena should get. Why? Because she has taken the pain to pluck that mango and bring it to the home. वो वहां से तोड़ के घर पर लेकर आई, उसने मेहनत की है, तो उसको जो है बड़ा मिलना, पीस जो है बड़ा मिलना चाहिए. In my opinion, Meena should have got the larger piece. Come to the next activity. Using the following clues, write about yourself in the space below. Name, place you live in. See, you have to do it by yourself. You have to write your name. You have to write the place where you are currently live in. Physical features मीन्स आपका फिजिकल फीचर्स क्या है वो आपको लिखना है. हैबिट्स आपकी हैबिट्स क्या है, बैड हैबिट्स है, यू कैन ऑल्सो राइट दैट वन ऑल्सो. लाइक्स एंड डिसलाइक्स मतलब आपको क्या चीजें पसंद है क्या चीजें नहीं पसंद है, दैट यू हैव टू राइट इन 5 sentences. This you have to do it by DIY, do it yourself. Second one, what are the things your mother asked you to do? आपकी मॉम जो है वो आपको क्या क्या चीज करने को कहती है और उसमें से आपको क्या पसंद है. थिंग्स यू लाइक टू डू, थिंग्स यू डू नॉट लाइक टू डू. लेट अस फर्स्ट डिस्कस द थिंग्स यू लाइक टू डू. गोइंग टू द मार्केट विद ग्रैंडफादर, बाहर घूमना सबको अच्छा लगता है. सेकंड वन, गिविंग अ ग्लास ऑफ वाटर टू एनीवन. मतलब ये जो है आसान काम है तो ये करना अच्छा लगता है, इसमें बोर भी नहीं होते, लेकिन कुछ लोग ये भी नहीं करते. थर्ड वन, प्लेइंग इन द इवनिंग, दैट इज द मोस्ट फेवरेट थिंग ऑफ चिल्ड्रन. वॉचिंग यूट्यूब वीडियोस फॉर हाफ एन आवर उसको दे दिया तो 1 घंटा 2 घंटा भी देखते रहते हैं, उसमें समय कैसे निकल जाता है पता नहीं चलता. So these are things that every child is liked. Now, things you do not like to do. Polishing my school shoes, किसी को अच्छा नहीं लगता है. मेकिंग बेड. सी, अगर आप लोग हॉस्टल में जाएंगे तो आपको पता लगेगा कि आपका बेड वगैरह आपको खुद ही क्लीन करना है. सुबह उठते हैं तो अपनी जो चादर है, बेड है, उसको अच्छे से क्लीन कर दीजिए. अपनी बेडशीट वगैरह जो है उसको अच्छे से साफ कर दीजिए, चादर को फोल्ड करके रख दीजिए. इट इज अ गुड हैबिट एंड एवरीवन मस्ट फॉलो इट. गेटिंग अप अर्ली. सर्दियों में उठना थोड़ा ज्यादा मुश्किल होता है, सर्दी रहती है, मजा नहीं आता, नींद भी बहुत आती है. यू शुड हैव अ वेरी गुड हैबिट ऑफ गेटिंग अप अर्ली. So by maximum by 7 o'clock you should get up. Arranging books and copies in the shelves. स्कूल से गए, बैग फेंक दिया, कॉपीज कहीं फेंक दी होमवर्क करने बाद. यू शुड नॉट डू दिस वन. ये सारी चीजें जो है ना, ये बच्चों को ज्यादातर पसंद होती है नहीं. Now let's. Malu lived with Malu's parents in the North Pole. Malu had great fun with Malu's seagull friend. One day, Malu's father told Malu that the hunters had come to trap Malu and Malu's family. Malu knew how to hide very well. Malu shut Malu's eyes and curled up like a ball of snow. The hunters searched for Malu and Malu's family everywhere, but in vain. Now see here, this story is written. Here you can see this blue words. It is all about Malu and Malu's family. Now, what we have to do? We can avoid repeating the names by using certain other words in their place. Study the table. यहाँ जो ये वर्ड्स यूज किए हैं इसकी जगह हम कुछ और वर्ड्स यूज कर सकते हैं. बार बार उनका नाम रिपीट करने की कोई जरूरत है नहीं. See, for a singular I and me, we can use the person who is speaking. For them, we can use I and me. Whenever we are talking in a plural, at that time we can use we or us. अ पर्सन स्पोकन टू, जिससे बात कर रहा है, उसके लिए हम लोग सिंगुलर में भी यू यूज करेंगे, प्लूरल में भी यू यूज करेंगे. अदर पर्सन means suppose if two person are talking about the third person, at that time you can use, if it is a singular you can use he, him, she, her, and if it is plural we can use they and them. Now suppose if we are discussing about or talking about things and places, we will use it for singular. So now let us rewrite this paragraph using the words from the above table. See, this is done for you. You can see that this red color words are used here. Okay, now let us read it out. Malu lived with her parents in the North Pole. Means यहाँ पर जो था क्या था, Malu lived with Malu's parents. So we have used her. Why? Because this her we have used in place of Malu. She had great fun with her seagull friends. Now, she had means Malu had great fun with Malu's means her seagull friends. One day, Malu's father means one day her father told Malu means told her that the hunters had to come to trap her. तो यहाँ पर सब जगह जहाँ मालू यूज है या मालूस फैमिली वहां पर है ना, मालूस पेरेंट्स, वहां पर हमने हर का यूज किया बिकॉज मालू जो है वो, उसके लिए हम लोग शी यहाँ यूज कर रहे हैं, फेमिनाइन जेंडर है, तो इसके जो फेमिनाइन जेंडर जब यूज होता है तब हम लोग हर यूज करते हैं. One day her father told her that the hunters had come to trap her and her family. Here Malu and Malu's family, so her and her family. She knew means Malu knew, Malu की जगह हमने यहाँ पर she को रख दिया. She knew how to hide very well. Malu shut means she shut her eyes, Malu's eyes, यहाँ पर Malu's eyes था, and curled up like a ball of snow. The hunter searched for Malu means hunter searched for her and her family and for Malu's family everywhere but in vain. Now see, if you revise this, then you will get a better and clear idea about how to use her in place of C or in place of Malu. Now, thank you. I hope अब हम लोग ये देख लेते हैं कि आपको इस लेसन के अंदर क्या-क्या चीजें लिखनी है. So have a patience and just take out 5 to 4 minutes. We'll write it down. This is poem. Okay, this is the first one. So let us do it. Let me take the pen. See, you have to write the poem one time. This full poem, every page you have to write one time. You have to write one time. We all know that we write new words, these new words for 5 times, and word meanings one time. Okay, come to this question answer. This you have to write this full page. Okay, this one also. ये वाला लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है, इसको हटा देंगे because this will discuss in our class. These 2 questions you have to write. This is 5th one and this is 6th one that you have to write. On to the next one. Use a chart. This full activity you will write. No need to draw these pictures. No need to draw these pictures. Just cut it off. True and false and these character squares. This both the things you will write in your notebook. Okay. Let us move on to the next. This character sketch of Malu Bhalu. This you will write in your notebook. This is let's talk. This full page you will write in your notebook and you will write the question answers. You can find out these answers. 1 1, 2 2. This is 3 and 3. You can write it in your, yes, this you have to do it by yourself, so you have to write this one. This one I have done for you. Copy it. Okay, and this full you will write. Let's write full. This one no need to draw this picture, just cut it off. Yes, like this you will write. This page also you will write the full. Thank you very much.